What's going on, YouTube? It's Chris with C-Dub Sports Cards, and we are back today with another random baseball opening video. As you can see in front of you, I have two 2021 Diamond Kings baseball hanger boxes. I'll tell you guys a quick story about these. I actually bought a whole case of these. I'm sitting on 36 2021 Diamond King baseball hanger boxes. Why'd you buy a whole case, you might ask? Well, that's a great question, and I don't really have a great answer for you. Other than I purchased them for about $6.50 a piece. That was my final cost, including shipping. And I figured at $6.50 a piece, I'll either rip them, and it'll give me a whole bunch of content, or at worst case scenario, I'll sell them and I can easily make my money back. If I did it for like, I don't know, $15 free shipping, I wouldn't make a lot of money, but I'd make my money back at least. Whatever. We're going to open two anyway right now. We're going to check them out. I do remember opening these back in 2021. That was during the height of the pandemic. And, it was hard to get baseball cards. A lot of stores were closed. They weren't stocking their shelves with baseball cards. It was more, masks and sanitary products and stuff like that. I do remember picking up some of these on the eBay. I'm not sure if they were hanger boxes or blaster boxes, but I do remember opening some up. And I do remember pulling an autograph of a guy that's still in baseball, Willie Castro, who plays for the Twins, I believe. They might have traded him at the deadline. They traded half their team at the deadline. But I did get a Willie Castro patch auto to 99. So we're going to open two today. We're going to check them out. It says we find 3 SPs and 2 inserts per box on average. Find a hanger box exclusive red frame parallel on average. There's a list of what we're looking for. It's actually a pretty impressive list. It looks like there are things numbered down to 1. So there is potential here for $6 a hanger box. Now, of course, the problem is it's Panini Baseball, so it's unlicensed. I personally kind of like Diamond Kings. It kind of has like an artistic feel to it. Like, it almost looks like they're painted. And because of that, the fact that they don't have logos and stuff, I don't know. I don't think it's quite as apparent as like a photograph. So for an unlicensed product, I feel this isn't a terrible route to go. And I kind of wish they had kept making it. I think 22 was the last year. Maybe it was 23. They definitely didn't make it in 24. It says we have a 170 card set, 100 base, and 70 SPs. So the 70 SPs are basically like high numbers from Heritage. They're not that rare. It's probably anything higher than 100. I don't know. But we'll check it out. 2021. It's not the best year for rookies. That's part of the reason why it was so cheap. I'm sure 2022 carries a little bit of a premium. But let's check it out. Like I said, it kind of has like an artsy feel. It feels more like a painting. Let me move this one over a little bit. Juan Soto. Edward Olivares. I don't think Olivares is still around. Harvey Keene. So it's going to have a mix of rookies. Now, in 2021, I think they still had the license. So we'll get more like players that we've heard of that are playing in the league. Jorge Mateo. Shoeless Joe Jackson. Rookie Casey Mize. That's not terrible. He's their number 2 pitcher. Rookie Ha-Sung Kim. That's not terrible. I'm not sure where he is now. I think he got injured for most of this year. Rookie Medina. I don't think he's around anymore. Carl Erskine. Yu Darvish. Something turned around. Oh, look at that. We got a patch. Tucker Davidson, Atlanta, dual patch. Not numbered, but okay. Our red frame is Eddie Collins. Artist proof, Alex Bregman. But, there's a current Major League player that you would not find in current Panini products. They still had, I think, the player's license back in 2021. So they could use the player, but not like the logos. Artist palette, Shane Bieber, who pitched tonight for Toronto, who lost, so the Yankees are still alive, going to a Game 4. Babe Ruth, the club, I like that. Debut Kings, Casey Mize. There's a Screwball rookie. That is one of the best cards that you are looking for. Screwball rookie, probably 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Jonathan Stiver, Tucker Davidson, and Braylon Marquez, who I don't think made it. But we did get a Screwball, and we did get a relic. I mean, that wasn't terrible. Let's check out the second one. So we are in the middle of round 2 of the baseball playoffs. Seattle is up 2-1. They beat down Detroit pretty bad today. And like I said, the Yankees stayed alive. In the National League, it was a travel day. The Philly-Dodgers series is going to L.A. with L.A. up 2-0. They won both games in Philadelphia, which is pretty amazing. And then the Brewers are up 2-0 on the Cubs, and they are going to Chicago. They will play tomorrow. So we will see if those teams can keep their series alive like the Yankees did today. I think it's good for the Yankees, and it's good definitely for the Yankees manager, Girardi, because I think if he doesn't make it back to the World Series, I think it's time for Girardi to go. Paul Goldschmidt, Kybert Ruiz, rookie. Joe Sewell, Joey Bart, rookie. Mickey Cochran, Luis Robert, Keegan Aiken, I don't remember Keegan Aiken. Spencer Howard, George Sisler, Roberto Clemente, Andy Young. Oh, look, Keegan Aiken, the guy I said I didn't remember, on our red frame. Harmon Killebrew on our artist proof. Jose Altuve on the art of hitting. Legacy lithographs, Eddie Matthews. Debut Diamond Kings, Evan White. Jacob deGrom, Frankie Lindor, Luis Garcia, and debut Diamond Kings Dalton Jeffries. Okay, so the second pack was not as good. We didn't even pull a card out of it to put in the good pile. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first pack. Here were our hits. Screwball rookie, Casey Mize, Diamond Kings, Babe Ruth, Eddie Collins on the red frame, and a Tucker Davidson. You know what? This video isn't long enough yet. Let's do 2 more. I mean, like I said, I got 36 of them. What the heck? Now I only got 32. But no biggie. Let's open 2 more. Push our luck. See what we can do. Diamond Kings. So yeah, if you guys are interested, these will be up on eBay. I'll probably list them for like $16.99 with free shipping. I figure I could ship them probably for like $7. Something like that. Make like $10 a piece. If I sell the other 32, I would actually make a little bit of a profit. Let's slide this back. Here we go. Box number 3. Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller, Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Buster Posey, Clark Schmidt, Bregman on the red frame, Brian Hayes on the artist-proof Diamond Kings, Garrett Cole on the aficionado, Sammy Sosa Club, Joey Bart, debut Diamond Kings, Acuna Jr., Abreu, Alejandro Kirk rookie. That's not terrible. He's an all-star this year. And Devi Garcia. I forgot he was in this set. All right. Alejandro Kirk is another guy to look for in 2021. Reminder to everybody. It would be nice to find maybe a numbered card at least out of these 4 boxes. Is that possible? Only one way to find out. And that's to open up this last pack. Satchel Paige, Will Crow rookie. Turn these all around. Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg, Leody Taveras, Harmon Killebrew, Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman's been in every pack. Crochet rookie, that's not bad. He will be the second pick for Cy Young or potentially the Cy Young. Walker Buehler, Ryan Jeffers. Our red was DJ LeMay. We didn't do very good on our reds. Ryan Jeffers on the artist proof. We didn't do very good on our artist proofs either. Carl Huber aficionado. Tatis Jr. on the Gallery of Stars. That's the first one of those we've seen, so it must be a little rarer. Ryan Castellani. Daz Cameron. Dane Dunning. Christian Pache. And Bobby Dahlbeck. All right. Yeah, so here was our hits. Nothing super exciting. Tatis on the Gallery of Stars, Crochet rookie, Kirk rookie, Scooball rookie, Casey Mize Diamond King debut, Babe Ruth on the club, red frame Eddie Collins, and a Tucker Davidson dual jersey. So, fun little rip. You might see me open up, the rest of them in groups of 4. Or I might sell some. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, while you're at it, you might as well try hitting the hype button. I still have no idea what that does. If you go to comments and slide over, there's a thing called hype. You can hit the button, and it gives me some hype points. I don't know what that does, but it'd be cool if you did it. So hype the video, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. You guys all have yourselves a great night, and I will catch you next time.